Welcome to a new episode of the Leaders of Growth. I'm Milan Savov, CEO of SmartClick, where we help B2B SaaS companies get to the top of AI searches and Google and turn visibility into high-quality organic leads. Today, we will hear a story from a person who knows how to scale businesses from 0 to 1 million and then from 1 million to 10 million. And now he's on his journey to do that to 100 million. I'm joined by Mike Korba, a co-founder of users.com, which is a full-stack marketing automation platform that helps businesses grow faster.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the co-founder of user.com, and I help companies around the world implement marketing technologies effectively.
Welcome to a new episode of the Leaders of Growth. I'm Milan Savov, CEO of SmartClick, where we help B2B SaaS companies get to the top of AI searches and Google and turn visibility into high-quality organic leads. Today, we will hear a story from a person who knows how to scale businesses from 0 to 1 million and then from 1 million to 10 million. And now he's on his journey to do that to 100 million. I'm joined by Mike Korba, a co-founder of users.com, which is a full-stack marketing automation platform that helps businesses grow faster. I met with Mike on a panel at TechPon conference this year, and then we discussed that we should create an episode. So here we are today. Mike, welcome to the Leaders of Growth podcast.
Hi, Milan. Nice to see you again. Thank you for the invitation. I hope that I will be able to provide some value to your listeners.
I'm sure that there will be, because we had a great discussion at the restaurant in Bucharest.
So, after party and are very good element of each conference.
Yeah. So, Mike, for those who don't know you yet, how do you usually introduce yourself today?
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the co-founder of user.com, and I help companies around the world implement marketing technologies effectively. So scale the marketing CRM technologies with user.com mainly, but this is me.
Yeah, great. Before diving into user.com and how actually it all started, how did you actually get into the SaaS world? I know that you have like an interesting story here, which if you want to share.
So, yeah, sure. So I'm working in the marketing industry for over 22 years, I believe. I've worked as a PR consultant. I worked in an advertising agency for a couple of years, more than 7. And I was on the agency level, like working on the growth for several brands, SaaS also. But at 30s, I've decided to become an entrepreneur, and I've set up my first own startup. It failed, but at the end of the failing phase, I've decided that I need to startup life is something which excites me a lot. So I want to join some growing fun technologies. And while I was running this previous startup, I first started using Intercom, very popular SaaS solution for SaaS businesses. But Intercom was very, very expensive. And back then, my friend informed me that there is a huge much better solution. It's also Polish because I'm from Poland. It was called User Engage IO, and they just launched. The product maybe is not fully created, and it wasn't fully finished, but it was like working somehow. And I've switched from Intercom to User Engage, back then User Engage IO, and this was my first
business experience.
First contact with user.com. It
Yeah.
was so great. I've met main founder Greg Vajeha, and while my startup was falling, I've decided, oh my God, this is so cool solution. I can do it with that so many things that I marked several startups, and User Engage was one of them, and I become first an employee of User Engage. But like company didn't exist, so I was the first sales guy in user.com. After 3 months, as it was in startup, because User Engage was bootstrapped, Greg told me, you provide a lot of value, it's great working with you, but I don't have money for you, so I can't like pay you salary. And then I've decided, I've made my first best working decision, is that I've decided, okay, I will work for free, not for free, but commission only. Yeah. So only if I sell, I will get some cut of that. And because I'm a good sales guy, it gives me a little bit of money. But company was like growing very fast, and after about 1 year, we didn't have money for salaries, and I had some savings, and I've told, okay, Greg, so I have some savings, it will like cover half of payroll, but I want shares. Yeah. So and this is how I become co-founder, because I've invested my own money in the project at the very beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is pretty interesting because you said that firstly at your 30s you're joining this journey, and then you accept actually working with very low fixed amount, but mostly on commissions, which shows
zero.
how motivated.
This fixed amount was literally zero. Yeah. If I wouldn't like close leads, I would get zero. Yeah. And if I
but
would
with that you're showing the spirit, the hunger which you want to achieve the company, because probably you saw the vision what this could be in the future. And after that, with your own money, you're joining again with shares, and now as a part of the co-founder team. What I know from you is that you wear like a lot of hats in that company, like from sales to customer success to marketing to even the product. So how did it happen actually? So you play all of these roles, because each one of them requires different person with different skill sets, which is so demanding.
Yeah. So back before user.com, I was a CEO and main founder. So founders wears a lot of hats. Yeah. But previously, I was account manager in a digital advertising agency. So I was kind of marketer. But when I've joined User Engage, user.com, I started my sales journey. Yeah, so I was the first sales guy. But after several months, we see I've came into that conclusion that it's easy to sell such great technology, but it's very hard to implement it properly. So I've told Greg that, okay, we are growing our sales team. Bart, our current head of sales, joined the team. Several different people joined the team. So maybe I won't be only selling this solution, but that I will help bigger customers or even smaller customers, but who have a budget for like manual help of the marketing specialist to implement that technology. Yeah, and I was the first implementation guy, first customer success member. But this team also grew. So I've built up to like 10 people in CS team, and then there was a need of because I was always doing some keynote speaking as a co-founder or attending conferences and so on and so forth. We've decided, okay, so if my attendance on the conferences and keynote speaking is bringing us a lot of leads, yeah, so maybe we should scale that. But if I will scale that, I won't have time for handling the CS. So there was a switch on the head of CS, and I become kind of brand ambassador. And after becoming this brand ambassador, I came to becoming a CMO of user.com Poland. And right now, back 2 years ago, user.com joined a Positive Group. Positive Group is a European group which combines several brands from France, Germany, Italy, and Poland. And right now, I'm turning my head from like becoming only CMO for Poland to becoming a positive brand ambassador, to show also different brands on the stages of conferences, podcasts like yours, and so on and so forth.
That's really great story. Can you like share maybe some key lessons out of these roles? How did you actually step out from one? Like you said, you're first in sales, then in CS, then you became a brand ambassador, and then the CMO. What was like your key turning point in that, and how you maybe find the proper person? How that transition happened?
In terms of this transition, it's hard because you need to think in the different operate with different metrics, use different tools, but on my journey, I think that this is my competitive advantage, that like I'm not a only marketer who thinks about like expanding the brand and driving the traffic to the site, but like I know what matters, so close deals matters, and I don't have those problem with like closing sales, which a lot of marketers has, but they want to provide value, but they are not thinking about like closing deals and making money. On the other hand, because I was for my whole year a marketer in sales, I could leverage this value speaking with marketers, because for user.com, marketer is our ICP, ideal customer persona, because I'm one of them, so I understand what they want, what they need. And because I love to play around with technology and I know our technology a lot, I was able to also provide this value from the customer success perspective. So of course, each position differs, but right now when I'm, let's say, a brand ambassador, it gives me a unique expertise from different point of view, which I can share with the audience of the marketing stages all over the world.
So if I understand you well, you have like a competitive advantage because you know the sales, you're hearing directly the issues of your ideal customers, and then as a marketer, you know what to communicate actually in public, so you hit that pain points to your customers and attracting to their desired position. And also you know very well the product, so you can also give directions what should be developed next, like that roadmap for the product. That's pretty impressive. And can I have only one thing here if you want to share? When you're doing these transitions and you have to hire a new person, what exactly you're looking into that new person to actually replace you to your current position? Is there any like a moment which you detected that could be the success could be much higher in your hiring process.
Yeah, so I can tell the moment when I was moving from head of customer success to like brand ambassador and after that CMO. It was a very specific situation, but I'm kind of messy guy. Yeah, probably I have ADHD, so I like when a lot is happening. Yeah, but in terms of the work organization is I'm not the best one. Yeah, so I have a lot of like get things done frameworks and so on and so
Yeah.
forth, but I'm kind of messy. Yeah, so when I was head of customer success team, the organization of the team wasn't perfect. Yeah, and when
Okay.
I was replacing myself, I was trying to find the person who originally will fill up the gaps I had during the managing the team and organizational the process. So the team members and the whole operation of the specific department would improve thanks to uh, those talents of the person who replaced me. And this is, I think, a good framework. So being aware of your weaknesses, and if somebody will need to replace you, yeah, you will have ability to like learn your skills to that person. But it's great for from my perspective to like fill in the gaps so the team members feel the advantage. Oh, right now everything is more structured, more properly set. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all. If I understand you well, you're saying that you know your strengths, but then you find complementary people who will actually add like additional value to your weaknesses, and then how you
Exactly.
the team surrounding you.
Exactly.
That's great.
So we can like be compatible. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if everybody is similar, probably we
Yeah.
would get right together during the conversations. But we need to be different so
Yeah.
we can uh, be an ideal organization,
Yeah.
ideal whole, but connecting those strengths of those individuals.
Yeah, that's great because we usually want to like hire people similar to us, but after they start working with us, then we have like different point of views. So we are not overlapping. Like we have overlaps in so many things. And when we find complementary and fulfill our weaknesses, which is also great from leadership perspective, that's how team becomes complementary.
Yeah,
That's,
complementary. And actually, because Greg was right now, during acquisition of user.com too positive, he decided to left company. But I think that getting several years back, he let me into the company as a co-founder
yeah,
because I was complementary to
to
his
see.
skills.
Yeah,
He didn't like to speak with people. He didn't like marketing. He just was fully a tech
yeah,
engineering building. So he preferred to build things, but somebody needs to like sell it and provide the value out of it. And
yeah.
like we have a great match, and this complementary thing is something I think it's a good
Yeah.
framework.
That's great. That's great. So user.com initially started like focusing on the global market, but after that,
Yeah.
you found out that there is also like a potential in Poland too. So how did you actually found that? What happened?
So Poland came as an outcome. Yeah, actually, we started as a global application. We've never properly translated even our website into Polish language. So we started as a user engage IO. After that, buying a domain userengage.com, growing very fast. We've received first financial round from Vercom, a Polish company who acquired also like Freshmail, MailerLite, so a lot of SaaS they've acquired. But after the acquisition, yeah, we had some money, so we bought very cool domain user.com. But after acquisition, our we were still growing, but our pace of growth have stagnated. Yeah, so we were growing like 40 first years was like double triple, but then it was like 40%, next year like 80%, so it's stagnated. Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were used to like growing, doubling each year.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've done such exercise, simple exercise, which I recommend to each SaaS founder, that we've listed back then, I believe, around 400 customers
Yeah.
in one spreadsheet. And we've sorted them on the value of MRR. So how much money we are getting from them. And there was we choose like 4 quadrants. Yeah, 55% best, highest MRR, so green one. Then below that, like yellow one, then orange one, and the less paying customers, red one. Yeah, and when we sorted them and colored them, we've like discussed with implementation team with whom you like working the most. And he told 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like mainly green ones,
Yeah.
0, and with
Right.
whom you don't like to work. Red one, green one, red one, orange one. Yeah, so down of that table. After that, we've taken 100 of last churned customer. Yeah, who is churning, to whom we don't provide such value that that they are sticking, and it was literally almost all red and orange. And it came out to us as conclusion why we want to like work with those small customers who don't have a budget for our solution, who don't have like budget also for our services, which can help them using our solution effectively. We should like stop targeting those small customers and try to target bigger customers. And literally, we've increased prices by 3, not doing a lot of improvement. Yeah, 3 times, like the base pricing point. Yeah, not adding a lot of features, like from $250 to $800. Yeah, from minimum plan.
Yeah, yeah.
We've hidden this trial option going into schedule a demo. We start focusing on larger accounts, and we were able to increase our average revenue per account monthly from $260 per month to 1.3, let's say, in 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
That's almost
So
5 times.
yeah. So actually, we've never hit this number of customers, but we were working with a fewer companies, but they were bigger, and we were able to provide them much better value as an organization. Right now, it's a different situation because right now we are in a group which serves both segments, bigger accounts, but
Yeah.
also SMBs. So right now, in next year, user will go back and open for those smaller accounts, which could create a trial at their card and like use our solution in more self-serve mode. Yeah, so we are doing a circle, but with a different scale, with a different product for sure.
Yeah, but now probably this is like a strategy for you when you get back to the bottom again. But also some of these companies could become like your main customers and came again to that green area of the quadrant.
Yeah, so this is the because we've back at that point we didn't have so much resources, so we need to
Yeah.
focus on the specific niche
Yeah.
to adjust our product, adjust our offering, adjust our go-to
Yeah.
market approach. But right now, when we have much more resources, yeah, and we are kind of huge company because
Yeah.
Positive will land on 65 million euro this year, or even maybe 70. Yeah, so we are a large organization. We have a lot
Yeah.
of product, and right now we can build a product which scale with you, yeah, because
Yeah.
of the expertise from different brands like Sarbacan, Rapid Mail, or for them we have those customers, but we can offer them the solution which is scalable, and we will rebrand brands into user.com just to and have this modular solution which is able to scale with you.
Yeah.
At some point we weren't able to offer this low price offering because it requires a lot of CS work, simple UI, and so on and so forth. Right now we
Yeah.
have those resources, so we are getting back to that
Yeah.
initial go-to-market strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, even if we stop recording right now, I have two lessons for everyone who is hearing. Just do that exercise, separate your customers and focus on these maybe 20%. It's usually that that ratio who brings the biggest
Yeah.
value, but also you bring the biggest value for them. And the second thing which I learned is always try to find people who has your weaknesses so you build a complementary team. Now
Yeah.
let's discuss the journey to 1 million. So as you shared to me, you have the experience like growing a company from 0 to 1 and then from 1 to 10. What are like the key things co-founders or founders must get right in that stage where you want to scale from 0 to 1 million?
From 0 to 1 million, I think that it matters always, but like finding what customer needs, and what you don't need to like love your initial idea. You need to listen to the customers, yeah, and change this idea, change this feature, change this positioning, change this even logo or name or your go-to-market strategy or your ideal persona, and look very fast for what sticks. Yeah, so
Yeah.
what is bringing the value for the customers. So speak a lot with you should on each stage speak a lot with on your customers, but like giving you this ability to like iterate very very quickly and do those bold moves, like okay, we are not because user engage was a chat solution, I would say.
Yeah.
So but we've turned into like intercom alternative. Yeah, at the beginning actually being an alternative to is a very good strategy from my perspective. So user engage, grow as an alternative to intercom, because if some solution is growing very fast, probably they will increase prices or provide weak CS, but they are actually providing value. Yeah. So you need to jump on that wave that you see the company is, and you just need to provide some additional value, be cheaper, be more competitive, or secure some feature which competitors lacks. So at the beginning, this alternative 2 is, in my humble opinion, very, very good strategy. But
To
at
the
some
first million.
point, to this, let's say, this first million. But at some point, when you feel you have this fit, product market fit, that customer knows that what you provide is getting value, you need to focus. And our focus was from being a worldwide startup to becoming a marketing automation solution on Polish market, targeting bigger customers. So from 1 to million to 10 million ARR, you should focus on the specific niche, specific market. Those movements shouldn't be some such quickly. Then you can establish brand, you can establish who you are, you can establish a very specific market. But right now I'm on the journey from 10 to 100, and this is also a different situation. I don't have I would say advices, because I didn't hit, as I said, positive is 65 million, not 100 million.
We will come to that for sure. Just about the first phase from 0 to 1 million, what I hear is you shouldn't fall in love with your product, but listen your customers more and just adapt your product, not just be blind and go blindly with, okay, this is it and I'm doing nothing less than this, but also hear their feedback, adapt, and be brave, be bold with the decisions which you make. Is this
and operate very fast. So listen to each customer. Actually, on our journey from 0 to 1, we were adding features like a mad, guys. Probably because of very talented IT team, we were able to deliver them, but it brought monstrum, too much features, too many elements, and each feature is not gives you the additional value, but each feature gives you also this overall that it needs to be stabilized. It needs to be maintained and need to be developed. And at this 1 million, we've decided, okay, we need to focus. Right now, we are expanding only this marketing automation features. We are not expanding live chat solution. We are not expanding knowledge-based solution. We are focusing on what we are the best. So right at first point, don't be mad on yourself that you will change the idea.
But if you do all these new features which are coming to your mind, you're not listening actually your customers, and you're going out of this alternative to someone who already do that well, but maybe will increase the prices. So you're again spreading the focus, and you're not having you're not adding additional value, but just do what do you think they need. This is usually a step which I'm seeing.
In good technology companies, literally people should do 2 things: write code and speak with customers, and that's all. So everything around that, HR, finance, governance, it's a waste. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right
at
now.
the beginning, of course, when you are running some bigger
Focus
organization,
on
and for
sales
example,
mostly
as
than the rest.
yeah, at the beginning, you don't have this ballast. So I don't know how to say it in English. So not needed waste. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can operate and focus only on that, speaking with customers and writing code. But when the revenue is bigger, the team is bigger, you need to find
Yeah,
this balance about operations
yeah,
and finance and legal stuff and so on and so forth. But
yeah.
at the beginning, just speak with customers, deliver quick, and
That's it.
write code.
And what happens when you cross the million and then you're between 1 and 10? What are like the key things here which should happen so you can achieve that growth to 10 million?
I think that sometimes it's taking really fast. For us, it took kind of several years, but like I think that focusing on this niche and this competitive value, yeah. So when you hit the million, you have some traction and you know who you are, yeah,
Yeah,
and you are trying to achieve find a specific place on the market and
yeah,
be better in something with your competitors. And so you need to this focus for whom you are, not changing it a lot, but like you need to find who you are, and from that you need to scale it and be better in your very niche specialization. Yeah. So
is there anything like you as a person which you had to unlearn and you thought before that that's the way so you can go to the next stage? Like a mindset shift, something else which maybe worked before but shouldn't
okay. So I think that
will not serve well to you.
yeah, I think that adding additional filter to what customer needs. Yeah. Because at the beginning, we were adding features like crazy, and it didn't build a cohesive product. Yeah. It was it has too many features. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at some point you need to, like, of course, listen to that customer,
Yeah,
but understand that you can't satisfy everybody,
yeah,
that you need to take I would say median from or average from all the inputs from the customer, and you need to have some vision to build that product that you will fit in. So at the beginning, this listening and delivering what they need is crucial, but at some point you can't like follow that motion. You need to
yeah.
understand that no, there isn't such situation that will satisfy everybody. So you need to specify very well who is your ICP, who is your ideal customer persona, and what they actually need. Yeah, because those they can throw with you very misleading instruction, and you need to like take an average of that and
Yeah.
feel, have a vision where you want to be.
Yeah. That's great. And then the acquisition happens. Now user.com is becoming like a part of a bigger company. So what made you decide to stay there? You mentioned that you want to learn the path from 10 to 100 million. So is there like anything else besides that? And maybe you can share
So
the lessons by now which you learned in that journey.
So we started as a global company, then get back to focus on Poland, but have also global customers. But we've joined building international company isn't so easy, being honest. But like joining forces with the international teams, where with French teams, with German teams, with Italian teams. Right now, also Surfer SEO, Surfer AI, which is actually a Polish company, but who focus more on US market and grew as a global company. So they have team members on each continent, let's say, and serve mostly US markets. It gives you the ability to have this synergy, and like operating from company of 50 or 60 people to operating in company of 400 people, it's totally different element. And I had thoughts, so okay, I've exited, I have some money, I can start my new journey, new SaaS business, and going from scratch. Right now I'm a bit older, so I don't know if I have so many energy to like fight with those unslept hours and work so hard as at the beginning. So this would be a one point. But the main motivation is that I know the journey from 0 to 10. So from 0 to 1 and from 1 to 10. But I don't know how to act in larger organization, how to grow this big company. So there was so it is a learning for me, and this is my main motivation, that I'm learning to operate in a different environment.
Is there anything like which surprised you when you joined and continued your journey in a bigger organization, which was pretty different than before?
Positive or negative?
So whatever you think.
I'm exploring and I have a lot of fun of exploring different cultures. So actually Polish or Central Eastern Europe, I would say Slavic people, have a very specific way of operating. We are moving fast, we break things, we are kind of rebels. And like French people are totally different. So they have a different culture. They are very much more mature, I would say. They are many times slower in operations, but they have a lot of much better in being consequent. So if they like set up some vision, they are sticking to it, and they are consequently achieving next steps. And this like looking on the company in like perspective of 5-10 years is something that I'm learning a lot. This right now, when we are like on the scaling up to 100 million euro, we are still not there, but maybe we will be. The different elements are expected. You need to be predictable. You need to have this predictable revenue streams. You need to have those spreadsheets matters much more than this creativity and fuck it, let's do it. I'm becoming humble, but also learning a lot of how to do this big business.
So it becomes like more structured right now. It's not like so flexible than before. So you need to have the predictability, like everything to be organized much well than before when you're smaller.
Yes, exactly. It's much more structured, but it's also fun. Yeah, it's a different journey. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still exploring it and learning
And
from that.
what's like different in these people who actually know that journey when it comes to habits, to maybe mindset, how they're different than people who are in the early stages?
Um, in terms of mindset, um, I think that this thing that you need to believe in that not only your way of operation is best,
Mm.
and having that trust in different people is that if they are doing it in another way, it also might be a good way. Yeah, so this is, I think, that people who are working in the bigger organization have a bigger acceptance and trust in people, in different people. People from smaller organization doesn't have this trust. We are doing this way and we should stick to this way. Yeah, so okay, we
Yeah.
can evaluate, but this uh, ability to learn from others, I
Mm.
think, is a mindset which is more common in a bigger organization. In smaller organization is, we were doing it that way, we will stick to do it that way, and this flexibility of change is not so common. So if I would say what is the main difference from the bigger people who come from bigger organization to people who come from smaller organization, I think that people from bigger organizations are give more trust to different people and are able to accept the differences. From
Yeah.
smaller organizations, they are rather, okay, this should be done this way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you mentioned that the biggest difference in mindset is actually trusting the people, and not only your way could be the right way. So maybe they have something else which also could be better than yours, but you should let them actually do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great.
And trust in them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to trust them.
because something which what works on, I don't know, 100 customers
Yeah,
can't work on 100 million customers. Yeah,
yeah, exactly, exactly. We're coming to the end of this episode, so do you have like any advice for founders today? What should they focus mostly to scale their SaaS businesses? Like, what's the one thing that you want to share with them?
So if I would leave them with one sentence, I would say, like, speak with customers and write code, because this is the most important in any SaaS business. Like, speak with customers and write code. But when you grow, have a trust in other people and
Mhm.
learn from them. Yeah.
Yeah,
On this later steps, it's a very, very important issue that you need to, like, accept.
yeah, yeah. That's great, Mike. And thanks for sharing your story. And I hope that we will sit again in some restaurant to continue like more relaxed
For
conversation
sure, for
like
sure.
before.
I For sure, Milan. I hope that visiting Bucharest or Balkans will
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
my agenda more often.
That's great. Thank you again for sharing your journey. And that's it for today's episode. So if you enjoyed, just follow this podcast so you don't miss any upcoming conversations with founders and future SaaS leaders who are actually shaping the SaaS ecosystem. This is Leaders of Growth powered by SmartLeak. I'm Milan Savov, and until next time, keep leading, keep scaling, keep growing. See ya.